process called completion, which Swamiji initiated us into yesterday. And it was so magical that after the initiation, I picked up the phone. We were supposed to call up the person, explain the technique, and complete with them. And what happened is, a person whom I had not talked to for the past, I don't know how many years, I guess 4 to 5 years, and we have been fighting since we were like children in playgroup. Yesterday, he picked up my call. We sat, we talked, he listened, and we just completed for the good. And now we are talking and talking and talking, and we have become quite good friends just over the past one day. A lot of completion came in, even with my Nanaji, that is my grandfather from my mother's side, where he had forgotten to wish me for my birthday, and that created an incompletion in me. And after I spoke to him, I realized his part of the story also, and I felt so complete and good that now I am able to talk to him. Even yesterday after, when we received the Atmalinga, I completely saw Shiva's presence in me, and I saw Shiva sitting inside me. You can feel Shiva right there sitting, and I don't know how to explain it. He's just giving and giving and giving. The causeless, overflowing love of Swamiji can be felt completely over here. You just need to come here and be here to experience it. Swamiji is right here waiting for you to receive you. Just come up. Even I have started reading and seeing letters, and even I have moved to seeing sentences in blindfold reading just by few initiations of Swamiji. It is going at such a fast rate that we are not able to believe it or cognize it in the human mind. So what completion brings to you is too magical to explain in words. Completion, when there is incompletion, it's like a broken hand, and when it's joined, Swamiji says, that becomes so much of use to you. Completion brings out so much it's such a deep process that there is so much coming out of you, so much of heat is being radiated, but at the same time you experience so many extraordinary powers. When I came here, I had my specs of -2 or -2.5 on my 2 eyes, and today I am able to have a quite distinct and clear vision of things that are quite far away from me, which earlier I would just not be able to see. So I am really thankful to Swamiji for having me here experience so many things. So many mystical powers. Blindfold reading is also being possible because of this. I'm able to read sentences, I'm able to see sentences, and it's just magic of Shiva. Earlier when I came here, I had specs and I could not see anything clearly without my specs. But after the process of completion and the initiation which Swamiji gave us, my specs have almost disappeared from my life. I'm able to see everything so clearly, and it feels like magic. I know sometimes there are things very far away which I might not be able to see, but slowly, 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 as the processes are going, my vision is improving day and day, and there's so much of joy you feel around here. The bliss you feel around here is magical, it's mystical, it's being around Shiva. I welcome you to come and experience Shivoham in Shiva's home.
Other programs which I attending for last 6 years, and I kind of went broke attending various programs because I so far have spent more than 100,000 attending different programs. But different other programs, they basically talk into the mind game, and the mind game is not that easy for you to overcome because your mind is holding you up and you are basically trying to get over your self-denial and self-doubt. You try hard, but sometimes you are successful, sometimes you are not. So the best thing what I know about this program, where Swamiji is basically taking the accountability that you come here, whatever you can do yourself, you try to do yourself, but whatever you cannot do yourself, he is going to be responsible for clearing that. And here the program is not only a psychological workshop like other programs. This is more of a spiritual journey.
My experience since being an inner awakening, I found out what my root problem is, and also I've worked on incompletions. I've experienced awakening my Kundalini. My son can read sentences blindfolded, and he can also read from the side. I'm very impressed with Swamiji because he spends so much time with us, and he's so kind and patient to answer all our questions. I'm having a great time and look forward to the rest of the program. Today we're working on fear, and this is what brought me here, is my fear and anxiety about death. And all that stuff. We just received the Atalinga yesterday, and it was such a powerful process. Sitting around Swamiji and receiving all his blessings. To Worldwide Sangha, I really encourage you to come for the Shivoham experience. We received the Atalinga yesterday, and it was so powerful, sitting around Swamiji, putting the Atalinga on our forehead and helping us awaken our third eye. I've also been able to read words, and my kids are able to read full sentences. So please come and enjoy this Shivoham experience. Thank you so much, Swamiji.
I'm very lucky. I'm only one person from China. I'm going to share my experience in the program. I'm allergic to mango for 20 years, so I'm scared to eat. My friend told me you can try, so I just ate a small piece. When I ate, I scared I will get my whole body swollen. So I just think about Swamiji will bless me. So I eat more and more. So I can show that's amazing. So I can show you I eat.
What I feel is no, because from a small age when we start observing the satsanga around us, we start learning from the satsanga how to live our life. So from the time we are born, if you continuously live around the satsanga, you will only learn from the satsanga around you, and the master around you will directly train you to start living in an authentic space. So there's no possibility of you having a free fall in your life. So especially in the young age, when example like in Gurukul, so at such a young age we are learning how to do so many things in Gurukul. So when we grow older, we'll be able to, that whatever we learned in Gurukul will be like very deeply imbibed in us, and we will be able to express whatever we learned in Gurukul very powerfully when we grow older. So what I feel is, at a small age, from a small age when we start learning anything, we can all, that will be deeply imbibed in us, and we will never leave that space.
What I feel is, when you are living around a satsanga, you only grasp authentic things, because your grasping power is very high while you are born, and when you grasp only authenticity, it is 10,000 times more powerful than greed or fear taking over you. So what I feel is, you will not even have a chance for having free fall in your life.
Shiva. 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 Shivoham. Welcome home to experience love current of Mahadeva. This city is just DNA of physical expression of Hinduism. From your side, nothing needs to be done other than being here. Simple truth straight away.